Good morning and a very warm welcome to invited guests, faculty members and our dear students. We welcome you to the convocation ceremony of Anil Surendra Modi School of Commerce, Mumbai campus and School of Commerce, Dhule and Chandigarh campus here at SVKM'S NMIMS, Anil Surendra Modi School of Commerce. Ladies and gentlemen, the academic procession is about to enter the hall in a minute or two. I request you to rise and remain standing till the dignitaries take their seats on the dais. I will announce it once more. Please keep your phones on silent or on flight mode. The academic procession is about to enter the hall. I request all of you to rise and remain standing till the dignitaries take their seats on the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have the guiding lights in NMIMS who are always there to show us the right direction and make a difference as the academic procession. The academic procession will be entering soon in that direction. Let us welcome with a round of applause the academic procession. It is our privilege to have with us today the academic procession, which is led by the Additional Registrar, SVKM'S NMIMS, Dr. Ashish Daftardar, carrying the mace and seal of the university. Chief guest of the day, Mr. Vijay Chandok, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, ICICI Securities Ltd. Nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Shri Doshi. Nominee of the Honorable Vice Chancellor and Honorable Pro-Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sharad Maheskar. Dean Anil Surendra Modi, School of Commerce, Professor Sangeeta Kher. Associate Deans, Program Chairpersons and Faculty Members, Anil Surendra Modi, School of Commerce. Thank you. I request everyone to please be seated. A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the convocation ceremony of the Anil Surendra Modi School of Commerce, Mumbai campus, and School of Commerce, Dhule and Chandigarh campus, here at SVKM'S NMIMS, Anil Surendra Modi School of Commerce, Mumbai. Graduation is an exciting time. It is both an ending and a beginning. It is warm memories of the past and big dreams for the future. The future holds no promises, but rather mysteries and surprises. What you have learned here at NMIMS will prepare you for both. Now that you have graduated, you get to put your knowledge and skills to the true test. You have no more grades, but you will have challenges. We are confident you will meet those challenges, be successful, and make us all very, very proud. We always invoke the Almighty's blessings whenever we are to begin anything. Chanting the Saraswati Vandana is believed to remove all obstacles to success in one's education and career. We begin this ceremony by invoking the Goddess of Knowledge and Wisdom. I request our dignitaries on stage to kindly light the auspicious ceremonial lamp. I request the audience to rise for the Saraswati Vandana and remain standing for the NMIMS anthem. I request again to kindly put your phones on silent or on flight mode.
Ya Kundi तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रान्विता या वीणां वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा पूजिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा। या
I request the audience to kindly remain standing for the NMIMS anthem.
We do what's right and not what's easy. We give our best shot each and every time.
We set the standard, we are the future. We are a part of this institute so fine. NMIMS, NMIMS,
Respect the past, create the future, transcend horizons, however far.
We have what it takes, we make a great team. At NMIMS, each one is a star. NMIMS, NMIMS,
Thank you. I request everyone to please be seated. I request the Additional Registrar, NMIMS, Dr. Ashish Daftardar, to take charge of the proceedings.
Good afternoon, everyone. Now I request Shri Doshi, nominee of Honorable Chancellor of SVKM'S NMIMS University, to declare Convocation of 2024 open.
Hello. I declare the Convocation 2024 of SVKM'S NMIMS open. Thank you.
Thank you, sirs. I request the nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Shri Doshi, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, NMIMS, Dr. Sharad Maiskar, to present the bouquet and memento to the chief guest of the day, Mr. Vijay Chandok, as a token of our appreciation and gratitude. Thank you, sirs. When the choice lies between golden coins and wise words, always choose the latter. I invite our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sharat Maiskar, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon to you all. Chief guest for the convocation, Mr. Vijay Chandok, MD and CEO, ICICI Securities, and also an NMIMS SBM alumni. Nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Shri Doshi, who is also the member of the Managing Committee, SVKM. Professor Sangeeta Kher, Dean, SOC, Professor Minu Mehta, Professor Sunny Oswal, Professor Akshay Damani, who are Associate Deans, Dr. Ashish Daptardar, In charge Registrar, Shri Ashish Apte, Controller of Examination, Deans, Associate Deans from other schools, Chairpersons, faculty members and staff, and more importantly, invited guests, graduating students and proud parents. Let me at the outset welcome our chief guest, Mr. Vijay Chandok, who is MD and CEO, ICICI Securities, a professional who is an established corporate leader for our own NMIMS SOC convocation. We at NMIMS are grateful to you for accepting our invitation for the graduation ceremony of the School of Commerce and gracing the occasion. I also welcome you all to the convocation of the School of Commerce. It is indeed a proud moment for NMIMS as well as for graduating students. Let me, on behalf of all of us present here, applaud the effort of students. Applaud the efforts of students. And nothing less important, but proud parents for their journey of success so far. A graduation ceremony is indeed special for all of us. But more importantly, it is the end of one important phase and at the same time, beginning of a new phase in the lives of graduating students. Over the last 12 years, I have seen the SOC grow leaps and bounds in terms of program quality, positioning, and perception. And the contribution of Professor Sangeeta Kher in this journey of success is immense and invaluable. With her effort, the academic standards match with the reputation NMIMS has established. While all of you are entering the professional world, you must remember that this is also time for introspection. We all recognize that these are challenging times where disruption is the order of the day. In the management jargon, we are living in the world of uncertainty, VUCA, and so on. Technology is disrupting businesses rapidly. Newer and different business models are coming into existence and collapsing in a matter of time. Organizations are built quickly around these models, and at the same time, these organizations are disrupted quickly also. Your lives and careers will be certainly affected by Gen AI, which is the biggest disruption of this century. NMIMS has been very responsive to challenges thrown in different times. The vision of our Honorable Chancellor, Shri Amrishbhai Patel, and the emergence of mentors at all the campuses has ensured that NMIMS is agile and flexible while keeping focus on the quality of delivery, education, and so on. Shri Doshi is a prominent torchbearer of this SVKM mission. We are in fact indeed fortunate to have such mentors at NMIMS. The level and standing of an institute is judged by its response in difficult times. Over the last 4 years, NMIMS has ensured the quality of academic delivery through training programs for faculty and staff and maintained the schedule as mentioned in the academic calendar. This was possible only because of the excellent human resources that we have with the deep technology penetration. Over the last few years, NMIMS has been focusing on 4 building blocks of knowledge creation, teaching and learning excellence, stakeholder engagement, and enhancing perception. In this direction, a massive effort has been undertaken to ensure that there is a multi-campus coordination between the programs. This has been practiced with great intent and purpose. This initiative is gradually ensuring uniform and quality delivery across programs and campuses, though I must say we have a long, long way to go. I also want to remind all of you that SVKM, the parent trust, has a great legacy, history, and heritage of more than 90 years, while the NMIMS deemed to be university has a journey of excellence of 21 years. In this 21-year journey, the university has made rapid strides and is recognized in the higher education sector as a leading university, receiving A+ grade in the earlier format of accreditation, NAC accreditation, with a score of 3.59, Category 1 autonomous status awarded by the Ministry of Education, international accreditations like AACSB and ABET for management and engineering programs at Mumbai. These are a few notable achievements in the long list. The School of Management also faced EQUIS accreditation and is expected to receive positive response. The School of Commerce is not to be left behind. It features in rankings and ratings with all its programs ranked in the top 2 or 3 in the country. Last year, NMIMS has scaled newer heights. We have received AACSB re-accreditation for our business school. The business school has again featured in the top 100 FT rankings, jumping from 98 to 83, and has been recognized for placements, alumni satisfaction, progression, diversity, and a high women faculty percentage. This is a confirmation of our resolve in our journey of excellence. Dear students, as you graduate, you will be inheriting a proud and a privileged legacy. The NMIMS legacy is built on values, beliefs, vision, and sustained efforts to translate the vision and values into action. NMIMS has a strong legacy of providing quality education to aspiring students from different cross-sections of the society, which all of you must have experienced. The legacy of NMIMS is built on 5 important blocks or pillars of excellence, employability, innovation, responsiveness, and collegiality. I must say that the School of Commerce has been the prominent torchbearer of this legacy. As you enter a new place of work, you should also sense and smell the legacy of the organization. One day, each one of you will become a leader in some form or the other. And one should remember that as a leader is someone who will inspire with his own thoughts and beliefs and motivate your team. Dreaming big is important, but also important is dream plus action plan and execution that leads to success. As leaders say, as management gurus put it, great leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders. The legacy that NMIMS has provided to you and the hard work that you will be putting in to succeed, it has to ensure that you will leave footprints of the sands of time if you want to be remembered. As students emerging in a professional world, you should ponder over the leadership and legacy issues throughout your career. Always ask, what do you want to be known for? Take pride in what you are and your alma mater, and remember that henceforth you'll be known as NMIMS ambassadors. You are bound to succeed provided you remain rooted to your beliefs, firmly rooted to your beliefs. Indeed, the future is very bright, and for this bright future, you need to follow simple principles in life and business which have been imbibed on you by you and your family and institutions like NMIMS. I wish to conclude by quoting Henry Ford to impress upon the students, graduating students, the importance of being a lifelong learner. And he says, anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. This quote embodies the spirit with which all of you should embark on your career. All the best to you, and once again I welcome you to this graduation ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Leadership is not a position or a title. It is action and example. Our respected Dean has proved it not just with her ideas, but with her actions. May I now invite Dean Professor Sangeeta Kher to present the annual review of the NMIMS Anil Surendra Modi School of Commerce for the academic year.
Very good afternoon. Chief guest for the day, Shri Vijay Chandok, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, ICICI Securities. Honorable Chancellor's nominee, Shri Praveen Bhai Doshi, Managing and Executive Committee Member of SVKM. Honorable Vice Chancellor nominee, Dr. Sharad Maheskar, Pro Vice Chancellor, SVKM and NMIMS. Office bearers of SVKM. Additional Registrar, SVKM and NMIMS, Dr. Ashish Daftardar. Controller of Examination, Mr. Ashish Apte. Deans of various schools of the university, directors, heads of SVKM institution, invited guests, staff, parents, and my dear students. It gives me great pleasure and honor to address the 15th annual convocation of SVKM NMIMS Anil Surendra Modi School of Commerce. Ranking, as Pro Vice Chancellor was saying, India Today, Outlook I Care, and Education World have conducted a survey and come out with the top 130 BBA institute in the country, of which SVKM, NMIMS, ASMSOC BBA program is ranked the second best in the country and the best emerging college of this century in India. It's indeed a proud moment for us. In the last 17 years, the school has recognized as one of the best schools for BBA and for the commerce education. The first graduating batch in 2010 was a small batch of around 120 students. Today, the graduating batch is 1,100 students. The school strength was 450 in 2010. Today we have 6 campuses. The student strength at Mumbai is 3,300 and the other campuses are 1,700. Placement. The school is very appreciative of enormous faith, confidence, and support reposed in us by the industry, which enables our students to gain quality placement with some of the leading organizations in the country. For BBA and BSc, the highest CTC was 22.55 lakhs. For BCom, highest CTC was 8 lakhs, and MSc, it was 11. Around 107 companies visited our campus for the placement. Some of the major academic events. The school has a practice of conducting guest lecture for various courses every year. This year, 5% of the courses were taken up by the guest faculty from the industry. During the academic year 23-24, there were around 30 guest speakers from the reputed industry. Some of the guest speakers were Anshul Saigal, Head and CIO, Kotak PMS, Kingshu Ray, Partner at IBM, Rishabh Mariwal, Director of Marico Limited, Anil Kothari, CEO and MD, Fed Bank Financial Services. I will be just putting before you the various achievements of students and association during academic year 23-24. With 3,300 students at ASMSOC, the list of student achievement is very long, but to mention very few. Here, Viraj Ashish Modi, BBA Finance, batch 21-24, student banked the perfect score of 100 percentile in his first attempt in CAT 2023. Nearly 2.9 lakh candidates took the test this year. ASMSOC is an ecosystem partner at Global FinTech Fest 2023. 16 students have been selected as intern for their on-site event with a stipend of 10,000 each. BSc Finance student 22-25 batch, Joan Lobo, nominated by the Bombay YMCA for the Hiroshima YMCA International Youth Peace Seminar 2023 held in Hiroshima, Japan from 3rd to 8th August 2023. Under the guidance of Dr. Swarita De, Assistant Professor, SYBBA students Bhavya Jain, Dhruv Jain, Divyansh Bhansali published their research paper analyzing recent Indian agricultural reforms, implications of the sector and economy. It was published in International Journal for Research in Applied Science and Engineering Technology. Bloomberg Trading Challenge, under the mentorship of Professor Harsh Thakrar, TYBSc Finance student Nitiksha Manihar, Garvit Girdha, Aryan Gada, and TYBBS student Saket Agarwal have clinched the first position at NMIMS, third position nationally, fifth position in Asia, and the 14th position globally in the Bloomberg Trading Challenge. The competition witnessed 309 institutions from 38 countries with over 10,000 participants. ASM Associate, second year BBA student, Vinisha Harpalani and Preet Jain have been nominated as the advisory board members and strategic advisory, respectively, for the Leelavati Bai Poddar High School, Crescendo 24, India's largest Indian school certificate Commerce Fest. Some of the association activities: ASM Associate Nature Club organized Trekkers Tribe on 15th October 23 to Bhivgad Fort, Karjat. In this trek, participants got to learn how to face the challenges, how to come out of the problems, adapt certain skills, and go ahead. The Debating Society participated in parliamentary debate of IIM Ahmedabad and in the Symbiosis Law School parliamentary debate into Debate 2024. Pune, it brought together top-tier talent featuring the top members from the Indian debating circuit and renowned figures like David Africa, the debating world champion last year. This added a competitive edge to the students. The Corporate Interface Cell organized its pre-summit event, Monte Carlo, on the 23rd and 24th of Jan 24. The theme of the event was to conduct various activities and business simulation. Montage, the cultural club, participated in Mitibai Annual Cultural Festival and NMIMS Law School's Festival, Navrang, held from 6 to 9 February. Around 100 students participated from several departments, competed and won 22 podium in the respective competition. Vayu, national level Intercollegiate Culture Festival of NMIMS ASM Associate, held its 12th edition this year. The festival was held across 4 days from 1st to 4th February 2024. Vayu hosted 57 competitive events this year, attracting 800 participants from 70 colleges across the country. Events were held across the college and the JVPD ground. Vayu hosted a number of social events. One such was Raksha, where 1,000 blankets were distributed among the needy street dwellers of Mumbai. Sports Club organized its annual intercollegiate tournament, Blaze 2024, from 23rd to 25th February 2024. More than 1,000 students participated in various events like cricket, basketball, football, esports. Event was sponsored by Star Sport. The sports club had invited Mr. Hardik Pandya from the Indian cricket team. ECEL hosted the event Business Gala 2024, graced by luminaries including the chairman and co-founder of Motilal Oswal, Mr. Ramdev Agarwal. Tech Club was busy throughout the year. Social awareness activities are conducted by Enactus and Rotaract Club. Both the clubs were busy throughout the year. The SRF, the Social Responsibility Forum of the school, held various projects. To mention a few: Prayas, an orphanage visit; Shakti for women empowerment; blood donation drive in collaboration with SciFi and Nanavati Max Super Speciality Hospital; Udyam, SRF team visited Cheshire Home, a mental disability home in Andheri, Mumbai. SRF hosted Pan Mumbai Social Marathon of 5 kilometers RM 24, supporting abilities beyond disabilities, conducted at Bandra, Mumbai. School Initiatives 23-24. School published its first research compendium with 13 research papers across domain, co-authored by faculty and students. The school had the privilege of hosting distinguished delegation from the University of Southampton, UK on 2nd November 2023. Faculty Development Program was organized from 10 to 12 July 2024, and 25 faculty from across campus were participated in this FDP. Faculty achievement in brief. In 23-24, faculty members published 45 research papers in the ABDC journal. 21 book chapters and 1 book was published. Faculty was continuously involved in teaching, mentoring, research, and co-authoring books and chapters throughout the year. I take this opportunity to thank SVKM management and Honorable President SVKM and Chancellor Shri Amrishbhai Patel for his constant support. I'm thankful to the Joint Honorary Secretary, SVKM and Mentor, NMIMS, Shri Shalin Devetia for his advice and guidance. I also thank Honorable Vice Chancellor, the Pro Vice Chancellors, Control of Examination, and the registrars for their guidance and unstinted support. I would also like to thank the faculty and staff who have worked tirelessly throughout the year. My dear students, today marks an important day in your life and an important milestone in your life's journey. When you start with a dream and work with passion, success is inevitable. Having entered this institution facing intense competition, you pursued your academic work with great dedication. Your hard work has brought you to the finishing line of your studies in this school and starting line of further studies and professional career. Your thoughts are building blocks of your destiny. Convocation Day brings a roller coaster of emotions for the grads and their families alike. It's a time for celebration and achievement. There's a reflection of past trials, success, and hope for the future. I quote here Socrates, "Education is the kindling of flame and not filling the vessel." That is what we do at ASMSOC through curricular, co-curricular, extracurricular activities. I have no doubt that you will continue to serve as a worthy ambassador of the university and the school without sacrificing the principles and values which you have imbibed here. Be humble in success and be gracious in defeat. Try to build up on your reputation for excellence. Instructions end in the classroom, but education ends only with life. Give your life nothing but your best. Continue to learn, to be a lifelong learner with the application of knowledge. I extend hearty congratulations to and the best of luck to batch 2024. Congratulations to the parents as well. I would like to hear about your future success and growth. School will come out with the alumni portal. I request my students to register on alumni portal and keep updating your progress so that school gets to know what you're doing in your future. Stay in touch with your school. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I invite Dr. Sunny Oswal, Associate Dean, NMIMS ASMSOC, to take charge of the proceedings.
Thank you, Dr. Christine. Good afternoon to you all. The nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Shri Doshi. I present before you the students of MSc Finance program who have registered for this convocation and are present today. I request you, sir, to kindly hand over the degrees to the students. I request Pro Vice Chancellor, sir, Dr. Sharad Maiskar, and our Dean Ma'am, Professor Sangeeta Kher, to please join him. We start with Adil Lakhani. Aditi Yadav. Advaita Ganesh Kumar. Archita Kulwal. Dhruvi Chauhan. Harsh Hulsogi. Harshit Podar. Hamza Munshi. Juhi Doshi. Kinjal Majitia. Kritika Bishen. Kushar Katal. Nerutia Jumani. Paridhi Jagnani. Prajwal Doshi. Rakshit Shah. Siddhesh Nanal. Sonal Chogra. Tanya Shah. Tiasa Parui. Uruj Hassan. Vedika Gandhi. Yash Modi. Vidita Jain, Ananya Bajoria, and Prerna Pawar. Congratulations, all the students. Dear sir, I now present before you the students who, on the basis of their CGPA, have been declared eligible for the Dean's List 2023-24 for the MSc Finance, BBA, BCom Honors, and BSc Finance programs. We start with MSc Finance. Rupesh Utwani, Snehal, and Harshit Bantia. Congratulations. We move on to the BBA Dean's List, starting with Viraj Modi, Aryan Smith, Ishan Jadhav, Rohangi Agarwal, Anahita Bingarde, Nishit Patel, Keshav Goyal, Drishika Kasat, Anushka Dillon, Dhruvi Savani, Tanya Doshi, Asmi Jain, Manas Bhatt, Aryan Jain, Nemil Doshi, Ravina Gopalani, Kalpit Jain, Vidhi Agarwal, Bhumi Kothari, Himanshu Sarda, Hriday Babel, Priyanshi Rathi, Swasti Agarwal, Tisha Raheja, Sarthak Kapoor, Sneh Jain, Neha Nayak, Shreya Goenka, Mohak Sabu, Nidhi Bhatt, Hitansh Game, Vandita Pujari, Anushka Agarwal, Bhargav Ravani, Dhruv Parekh, Ishita Kulkarni, Arth Doshi, Prashmi Shah, Anush K, Riya Gogri, Aditya, Naina Jain, Devansh Jain, Nishtha Zawar, Valentina Miskita, Vedant Juvarajaka, Dhruti Agarwal, Palak Sureka, Parv Jain, Rahil Patel, Shresth Agarwal, Vansh Fatwani, Potu Ritvik Reddy, Idris Gia, Jaiprakash Daswani, Rishi Jajaria, Ansh Ahuja, Nishka Bansal, Ayush Toshniwal, Saksham Airy, Gungun Garg, Ayushman Chaudhary, and Radha Tauri. Hearty congratulations to all merit holders. We move on to the Dean's list for BBA Dhule campus. We have Kratika Patidar, congratulations Kratika. We move on to Dean's list BBA Chandigarh campus. Yashmit Chawla, Dhruv Kapoor, congratulations. Moving on to the Dean's list for BCom Honours Mumbai campus, starting with Rehan Chibar, Ashi Khedia, Yash Agarwal, Vanshika Gupta, Akhil Saini, Harshita Satluri, Wasim Abbas, Krish Khemani, Anika Vich, Sonali Tiwari, Aditya Shriram, Hashi Bajaj, Sneha Baheti, Manya Jain, Kashika Agarwal, Shreya Murari, and Gurvi Gupta. Hearty congratulations. We move on to the Dean's List BSc Finance Mumbai campus, starting with Man Harlalka. Ananya Vyapak, Akhil Bed, Ishani Dukle, Akshit Rajgopalan, Karan Jakaria, Devansh Gupta, Aryan Periwal, Dhruv Jain, Aryaman Jain, Kirti Agarwal, Devansh Thakur, Pranav Baksani, Sanj Agarwal, Shubhra Kothari, Vidhi Nanwani, Ranayaka Mehta, Gautam Vinod Sharma, Adish Jain, Prakhar Almal, Vishesh Jain, Ananya Mohata, Rohan Surana, Dhwani Patwari, and Jash Paleja. Many congratulations to all meritorious students. Thank you so much. I request the dignitaries to please take their seats on the dais. Can I request everybody to please settle down? The nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Shri Praveen Bhai Doshi, I present before you a total of 31 students of MSc Finance, 655 students of BBA Mumbai campus, 188 students of BCom Honours Mumbai campus, 263 students of BSc Finance Mumbai campus, 10 students of BBA Dhule campus, and 13 students of BBA Chandigarh campus have successfully completed their respective programs. I request the Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Sharad Maheskar Sir, to administer the oath on all who are present here and those who have been permitted to remain absent. I request the students to please rise for the oath. Please stand up.
Are you ready to receive the degree? Okay. Okay. Settle down here, there. Okay. By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Management of SVKM'S NMIMS as nominee of the Vice Chancellor, I hereby declare all of you who are present and those who are permitted to remain absent as admitted to the respective degrees. I hereby charge you to uphold the dignity and the value of the degree awarded to you by this university in your life and profession. I request Shri Praveen Bhai Doshi, nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, to confer the degrees.
I wish you all the luck, and I hereby confirm the degree to all of you. Thank you very much.
Please remain standing. Professor Sangeeta Kher will read out the sustainability oath which you have to take so that we maintain a sustainable future.
So you had an oath from the University Vice Chancellor, Pro Vice Chancellor. That means you have to uphold your degree, okay? And you should say, when he said, you should say I. I means I'm accepting what you read. So now you have to say again I. That is, you are taking the pledge. I. Okay, now I read it out. Pledge to champion sustainability in all aspects of my life, striving for a sustainable, equitable, and prosperous world. I will conserve resources, minimize waste, and protect biodiversity while promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion. Guided by ethical conduct, moral courage, and accountability, I will act with transparency and excellence in governance. With integrity, I commit to uplifting humanity and responsibly stewarding our planet, inspiring others to do the same. Thank you. Take your seats now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I request the Additional Registrar, NMIMS, Dr. Ashish Daftardar, to take charge of the proceedings. Thank you, sirs. I request Dean Anil Surendra Modi, School of Commerce, Professor Sangeeta Kher, to take over the proceedings. I request our chief guest, Mr. Vijay Chandok, the nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Shri Praveen Doshi, and Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sharat Maheskar, to present the awards for outstanding performance to the faculty and students.
I request my students to settle down. Don't keep moving in the auditorium. Please be seated. It's my privilege to call the rank holders. I begin with the Best Student Award 21-24 goes to Viraj Modi. Next, quickly get. Viraj, don't go. Stay there. Stay there. Now, BBA rankers. First rank, Viraj Modi with a CGP of 3.89. BBA second rank, Aryan Smith with a CGP of 3.88. Give me a tissue there. Give me a tissue. Third rank goes to Chitkar Sarogi, CGPA of 3.85. He's from Hyderabad campus. The student is from Hyderabad campus. Now I call out BCom Honors rankers. First rank, Rihan Chiba with a CGP of 3.73. Second rank, Ashish Kedia, CGPA 3.61. Ashi Kedia. Third rank, Yash Agarwal with a CGP of 3.58, shared with Hyderabad campus Chitkarshi Ratnaparki. BSc Finance rank holders. BSc Finance rank holders, Manan Harlalka with a CGP of 3.93. Congratulations. Second rank, Ananya Vyapak, CGPA 3.87. Third rank, Akhil Bey, CGPA 3.84. MSc Finance, first rank, Rupesh Utwani with a CGP of 3.85. Second rank, MSc second rank, Snehal with a CGP of 3.82. Faculty awards. Best faculty for the academic year. It is not for that academic year, it is throughout consistent performance. Dr. Pallavi Ralan. For marketing and general management, Dr. Pallavi Ralan. For OBHR, Dr. Christine De Lima. And for quantitative technique, Virendra Anchan. Best Staff Award goes to Shruti Kavde. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Congratulations to all who have received this prestigious recognition. Ladies and gentlemen, today as our chief guest, we have Mr. Vijay Chandok, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of ICICI Securities Ltd. Mr. Vijay Chandok is the Managing Director and CEO of ICICI Securities Ltd. From May 2019. He has been with the ICICI Group over 30 years. Prior to his current assignment, he served as the Executive Director on the board of the ICICI Bank. He has also served as a Director on the board of ICICI Bank Canada Limited, ICICI Bank Eurasia Limited, and was the chairperson of ICICI Investment Management Company Limited. During his years at ICICI Bank, he was responsible for the international banking, small and medium enterprise businesses, global markets, and commercial banking businesses. He also served the bank in the retail banking group over the years. He has been a member of the advisory committee of NSE, BSE, NSDL, and a member of the Secondary Markets Advisory Committee constituted by SEBI. He is also a co-chair of the Capital Market Committee of Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and currently is the expert panel of ICICI Prudential AMC Real Estate Business. Mr. Chandok holds an MMS degree affiliated with the Mumbai University from NMIMS. He also holds a bachelor degree in mechanical engineering from the Indian Institute of Technology, Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi. In 2017, Mr. Chandok was conferred with a Distinguished Alumnus Award from NMIMS University. I am pleased to invite our chief guest, Mr. Vijay Chandok, to deliver the convocation address.
Thank you very much for those kind words of very elaborate introduction. So all the distinguished members on the dais, the nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Praveen Bhai Joshi ji, the Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Sharad Maheskar sir, the Dean of Sangeeta Kher ji, Ashish ji, all the professors, all the staff, all the members who are standing behind and have made this event come alive today. I can see a lot of happy parents today. I don't know if this is getting streamed. Maybe some grandparents are watching. To them too. Maybe your brothers and sisters, siblings. A very, very good afternoon. And of course, my dear students. Very good afternoon to all of you. At the outset, I want to thank Madam Sangeeta ji for inviting me and gracing today's occasion. I'm truly privileged and I'm really happy and delighted to be here. To be here on a special day when all of you are making a transition of some sort, right? Some of you probably going to take up jobs, some of you moving into the real world, some of you going to continue your higher education. So certainly a transition to your next phase of life. And today is a special day, and in many ways it marks a culmination of not just your hard work. I think it's also a lot of hard work and sacrifices made by your parents, and other members of the family. So I think take a moment and acknowledge their contribution to making you what you are today. I think we must also acknowledge the hard work of all the professors, and I'm delighted to see all the professors winning the awards today as well. So a round of applause, because they've played a big role in making you what you are today. I'm truly very happy for all of you, because you're passing out from one of the best schools, best colleges in the country today. We just heard the report being read out by the Dean, and I was truly delighted to see the progress that this college has been making. And it's really a proud moment that all of you are graduating from one of the best. And I'm sure it's been very interesting, very grueling last few years as you've gone through this whole journey. I was sitting exactly where you're sitting. Of course, not in a wonderful hall like this, but I was sitting in exactly the same position that you're sitting, about roughly 30 years back, maybe a little more than 30 years. And when I got the invitation, I was trying to remember कि भाई हमारे convocation में क्या हुआ था, what had happened in our convocation, and I couldn't remember. I was just not able to, it was hazy. So I asked my wife, who incidentally happens to be my classmate also from NMIMS, okay, what did we have in our convocation? So she said, don't you remember, we never had a convocation. So the world was very different back then. So when I started working, the world was very small. Very small when I say not in a geographical size sense, but it was very small place when it came to business, commerce, trade, all of that. And when I started working, I started coming across some terms. These terms I had also gone through during my program in the studies. Didn't understand them too much at that point in time. And when I started off in the early days of my career, even then I didn't understand. But these were terms like GDP. I'm sure you've also come across terms like this. GDP growth rates, and so on and so forth. And I found everyone getting very excited with all those. Today also you find people getting very excited with all those. So I was wondering, what is the excitement about all this? Why do people follow this, and particularly business people follow this so closely? Economists follow this. Markets people, if you're in equity markets, they follow it so closely. Over time, I understood that beyond numbers, in some sense, they are a reflection of a general well-being of a society. Greater the growth rates, greater the GDP, generally people are better, richer, quality of life gets better. And therefore, this number has some meaning and some relevance in our lives. So I'm actually tempted to highlight some of these numbers and how these have changed over the last 30 years and what it means for you. So when I graduated way back in the 90s, India's GDP in those days was just about $275 billion. That's it. Anyone knows how big it is today? It's almost kissing $4 trillion. Almost there, almost there. And there is something called the per capita consumption or per capita income, which is, in simple terms, GDP divided by population. And if you divided it back in the day, that number came to around $300. Incidentally, this happened to be, I remember it so well because this happened to be a question in a job interview. They asked me, what is the per capita income? I fortunately had read an article and I was able to answer. But it was, I remember that number, $315. And today it is almost close to $3,000. Big change has happened. And when you looked at the rank of India in the global scale, 1, 2, 3, 4 largest to India's position, India used to be number 16. In the last 30 years, it has moved to, I'm sure all of you know, number 5. So as a consequence of all this growth that we have seen in our life, maybe your parents have seen as well, one thing you will be able to relate to me, is that our quality of life then and quality of life now is far better. And that's what this whole growth in GDP has done. And as I stand here and look at the future and try to portray a picture that, when you are standing here and probably giving a convocation lecture will say and do, I think by then, 25, 30 years down, India would have become a far larger, far richer country, and the quality of life that you are going to lead over the next 20 years is going to be far better than what we have led, your parents have led. That I can assure you. So I actually feel in a way envious of all of you, because you're starting your life at a point in time, you're going to get enormous advantages of all the growth that we are going to see over the next 20, 30 years. Those advantages were not completely available to us. So, great time to get started in a country like India, great time to get started with a career at the way you are all starting. And I certainly think that's a great setting to begin your career in life with. But let me tell you one thing, that life is never going to be a straight line. There are going to be phases of volatility. There are going to be frustrations. There are going to be disappointments. So I thought I will share some perspectives with you on how to deal with these frustrations, with these disappointments. And probably by the time I end my speech, you would have forgotten everything. But nonetheless, given the fact that, your whole formal conferring of the degree will only happen after you hear this, I'll have to go through the motions. So I'll share a story. I'll share a story which is close to my heart. I somehow was able to connect a lot with this story. Some of you, I'm sure, have read it or heard it. So if you have, please pardon me for my indulgence, because I'm still going to bore you with that story. Because the story actually keys in some of the key learnings that I have learnt over in my life, and that's helped me to deal with these frustrations, disappointments, and dejections in my life, in my career. So this story is actually based in Japan. It's about a young man, probably similar to your age, who passed out from the top colleges of Japan, and his father was a businessman, and he decided to join his father's business. So father was running a business in fishing, and Japanese people like to eat fish. So his job was, when he joined, he will take the trawler into the sea, catch the fish, bring it to the shore, sell it into the market. Obviously people like fish, so business was good, business was booming, he was very happy, things were good. But when things are good, you typically face one thing. When something is really doing well, something called competition increases, because more people want to come into this business. So competition for him increased. And as a consequence of this competition, what happened was that more and people started fishing. So the fish availability near the shores became little less. Fish were going deeper and deeper into the sea. So he had to take the trawler and go deeper and deeper. And by the time he came back, it took quite some time. So one fine day, he realized that the fish which was selling well stopped selling well. He was not able to initially understand what was happening. Then he realized that this whole job of going deep, fishing, coming back took time, and by the time the fish reached the plate of the people eating it, it started becoming stale. And people in Japan like fresh fish. So he has a problem in hand. Now what does he do? This man is not one of those, he's also like a great college from NM, so he doesn't believe that, he cannot solve problems. He says, problem hai to solve karenge. So he thinks and he says, okay, let me find a solution. So I'm sure you have by now found a solution. If you would have been in his place, you would have also found a solution. Like that, he found a solution. The solution was that I'll take a big freezer, put it into the trawler, go into the sea ship, put it into, do the fishing, put the fish into the freezer, bring it down, it will be frozen, it will remain fresh. He did that. And sure enough, business started picking up again. Life was good, business started booming once again, he was happy. But like I said at the beginning of the story, life is never a straight line. So in his case also, life is never a straight line. He suddenly again realized that sales are now falling. He said, ye kya ho gaya? Abhi to fresh fish la raha tha, everything was good. Then he realized after he did talking to the customers that because the fish eater was so discerning, he said there's a difference between the taste of fresh fish and frozen fresh fish. It's not the same. And therefore they were not liking the taste and sales started dropping. So again a problem. Again, like you, NMIMS, going to find a solution. So what does he do? This time he says, okay, if this frozen stuff is a problem, I'm going to solve it in a different way. So I'm sure you got the answer, right? Someone got the answer in this. So he decides that I'm going to now install a big fish tank. Buy a big trawler, put a big fish tank, catch the fish and put it into the fish tank so that fish does not die. So even after 2-3 days when he comes, it's an alive fish, it's not frozen. Life is good, business takes off, people start eating. Life is never again business falls. He says, ab kya ho gaya? Ab to fresh fish hai, live fish hai, everything is good, why is it falling? So when this man was doing well, he did one thing. He kept on trying to gain more and more insights. What was happening? So he had set up a large R&D team. He started understanding how this business works, what are the things, variables, and so on and so forth. So he put that research and R&D team on the job. And then he found out that because the fish is lying in a contained container, like a fish tank, it is not getting its natural habitat. When you don't get your natural habitat and put you into a caged room, what will happen to you? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So even this fish became dull. So what does he do now to solve this problem? We already told you he doesn't give up. He has to find another solution. So what this young man does is he takes some sharks, puts it into the fish tank, puts a lot of fish, and the shark starts chasing the fish. The fish who are caught, trying to escape from that shark and all the time busy and active trying to save themselves, and therefore they remain fresh when they reach and active when they reach. So sales starts going up again. The story can go on, but I'm going to end the story here. And I think let's focus on some of the learnings and takeaways and lessons for all of us. What can we learn out of this story of this young man? I think the first important takeaway, at least for me, is never give up. Never give up. You're going to face a lot of problems which they look unsurmountable. It looks very, very difficult, very big challenge. But not accepting defeat, challenging status quo. And this young man treated every problem as an opportunity. He was able to crack it and move to the next level of growth. I'm sure similarly in your careers, in your life, you're going to see many challenges, many roadblocks, until you accept the fact that you are going to find a solution, move to it with a positive mind. You will never be able to go to that next level. So I would say never give up, and think optimistically. The second lesson for me is that it's not about working hard. Obviously, it's about working hard, but that's base case. It's about working smart and working solution oriented. And this is something that we also look for, when we hire young people. Are you very intelligent that you're finding all the problems? Are you very intelligent finding the problems, along with that you're finding a solution? There's a big difference between the two. We find a lot of youngsters who are so sharp, so intelligent, extremely good IQ, but they're only finding problems. It's important to have a solution-oriented mindset. So, in your thinking, in your process of developing yourself, don't just think risks, don't just think challenges, don't just think difficulties, think solutions. It'll really help you to move to the next level. The third point, really, which is a takeaway for me, is I think the point that one of the members had already spoken earlier, which is learn, reskill, relearn. In your life, I think more than our life, you're going to find a lot of disruptions. There was a mention of, I think, Gen AI. Yeah, I agree. Gen AI is going to be a big disruptive force. It's not there in our working life. But for you, your team, that's going to be a very, very big disruptive force. There are going to be many, many more which will come. There'll be a lot of technologies which are going to disrupt. Some of them you're not even exposed to today. Unless and until you say that, okay, I'm going to pick up everything new on a very conscious basis, invest in yourself, you're going to be finding very soon you're going to be out of context. Don't think about yourself as your age has come, no time, you're done with your learning, now it's your time to enjoy. It doesn't work like that. You have to constantly engage your mind and engage yourself in reskilling yourself. The fourth takeaway for me is that it's very, very important for you to not just work in a silo, but work by engaging all your stakeholders. As you grow, your number of stakeholders will keep increasing. Initially, it will be less. It will probably be only your team members, your boss maybe. But over time, you'll be engaging and you'll be impacting so many people who don't have you don't have a direct control, but an indirect control or an indirect impact. You have to engage them. You have to be conscious about understanding how you're impacting that entire ecosystem and understand what motivates, what demotivates them, what will work, what will not work, and then plan your action accordingly. If you don't do that, again, you'll realize that you rise to a certain point in your life and career, and then you get stuck because you're actually impacting somebody so adversely that you're yourself not able to realize. The last point, I mean, there are so many more learnings this story can give us, but I'm going to restrict it to these top 5 learnings, is welcome challenges. Look at it from the fish's point of view. The fish became sluggish, and when he was challenged to save themselves, they sort of started running. That kept them active, that kept them agile, that kept them nimble, that kept them relevant. So welcome challenges, because challenges are stuff that pushes you beyond your boundaries. Don't get scared of challenges. I hope some of these lessons will resonate with all of you, and you will keep some of them at the back of your mind as you move ahead. I'd like to close my talk and also say that, while you're making your choices of your future career, future trajectories, please follow your passion. Be true to yourself. Define your own version of success. Define your own version of what you want to pursue. Don't follow somebody else's path just because somebody else is doing that. Follow what you are good at, what your passion tells you. And finally, my last bit, your career is important, certainly. But I think more important than your career is your family and your health. Please give enough time as you go through your growing up phase from here, enough time to your family, enough time to your friends, enough time to your loved ones, and spend time, invest time in keeping yourself healthy, because it's only a healthy you who can achieve a lot. Let me conclude by wishing each one of you the very, very best, and I hope all of you sitting here succeed in realizing your considerable potential. All the best to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. I'm sure our students have a lot to take back from it. I now invite the Additional Registrar, NMIMS, Dr. Ashish Daftardar, to deliver the vote of thanks and take charge of the proceedings.
Honorable Chief Guest, esteemed Chancellor, respected Vice Chancellor and Pro-Vice Chancellor, distinguished trustees, members of Managing Committee, proud parents, faculty, staff, and most importantly, our graduating student. On behalf of SVKM'S NMIMS University, it is my privilege to deliver this vote of thanks as we conclude our convocation ceremony. First and foremost, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Shri Vijay Chandok, Managing Director and CEO of ICICI Securities, for gracing this occasion with your presence and inspiring our graduate with your words of wisdom. Your insight will undoubtedly guide our students as they embark on their next chapter. We at NMIMS are very much thankful to our Chancellor, Shri Amrishbhai Patel, for his constant support and encouragement. Thank you, sir, for your unwavering leadership and vision that continue to shape future of our institutions. We are thankful to Shri Praveen Bhai Doshi for gracing this occasion. We are deeply grateful to our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sharat Maiskar, and Dr. Meena Chintamanini for your tireless effort in steering our university towards excellence in education and research. Our dedicated trustees and member of Managing Committee, your guidance and support have been instrumental in our growth and success. We thank you for your commitment to our institutional mission. The parents and the family of our graduates, we express our sincere appreciation. Your support, sacrifice, and encouragement have played a crucial role in shaping your children's achievement. The faculty and staff deserves recognition of their dedication in nurturing our students' potential and preparing them for challenges ahead. The tireless effort put forward by deans of the school, the entire team have given this grace to this ceremony. I wish to acknowledge their efforts. I would like to acknowledge effort put forward by entire admin team. Lastly, to our graduating class, congratulations once again. Your hard work and achievement mark us proud. We wish you very best in your future endeavors. I wish to conclude by a quote by Swami Vivekananda. We want education by which character is formed, strength of mind is increased, the intellect is expanded, and by which one can stand on one's own feet. Thank you for all for making convocation ceremony a memorable event. Now I request Shri Praveen Bhai Doshi, nominee of Honorable Chancellor of SVKM'S NMIMS University, to declare convocation 2024 closed.
Hello. I declare the convocation 2024 of SVKM'S NMIMS closed. Thank you very much.
I request all to be seated as yet. Thank you, sir. I request you all to rise for the national anthem and remain standing till the academic procession recedes.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request you all to please keep standing till the academic procession recedes. memorable occasion with your presence. We congratulate all the graduates once again. Please note, arrangements for lunch for student and staff and parents have been made. The volunteers will guide the way at the exit on this side. Thank you once again.